Just make the same thing over and over again. It's the thing I'm worst at with my music, but pretty good at with YouTube videos. I pretty much just make the same YouTube video over and over again. Um, and a lot of people do this. In fact, I think it's the best way to do things in any creative endeavor. Because, um, from my perspective, on the other side of the coin, as a consumer of media, of art, whatever, I would rather have everyone make their little thing, because that way I get to choose what I watch. You know, I can always rely on Christopher Collects to be making the same video every single time about hunting for special 50p coins or whatever. And I don't have to subscribe to his channel. I don't even have to watch his content more than once a month. But once a month, when I get the urge to zone out and watch a guy, sort through coins until he finds one that are slightly over face value, with his comforting, monotonous voice, I can hop over to the Christopher Collect YouTube channel and watch a couple of videos. Every single one of his videos is just the same video. If you've seen one, you've seen them all. You don't have to watch them all, though, because you can just watch them when you want to. When I'm in the mood for a comforting anime about four cute girls doing a cute thing, I know I can rely on anything adapted from Manga Time Kirara to give me that promise. And Manga Time Kirara specializes in doing just that. But I don't always want to watch that, right? I know this is the kind of the problem, right, with my music, is that none of my albums sound like each other. Everything's just weird and ADHD. But like, I'm sure there are people who don't watch every single one of my videos. You'd have to be insane to do that. But maybe, once in a while you want to watch an insane British man shout into his camera for 20 minutes or 10 hours, depending on what mood I'm in. And you can come to this channel and get that every single time for your fix. That's why I tell people I just want to watch the same anime, right? I just want people to make Hidamari Sketch forever, right? That's all I want. I want people to make Hidamari Sketch forever, over and over again. Because I want, that doesn't mean I want to only ever watch Hidamari Sketch forever, although I kind of do. But, not always in the mood for something relaxing like that, or in that particular atmosphere. But I want to make it, it's best for me if I have a reliable place I can always go to get my fix when I need it. That's why, this is literally why McDonald's is successful. This is why fast food chains are successful, despite being terrible food which is overly expensive and not really fast at all. Especially in America, sorry, this is just going to be a fast food rant real quick, especially in America, where you have to drive everywhere, it's probably slower to get in your car, drive to a fast food place, purchase a meal, and drive back than it is to just cook the meal yourself. And it's probably more expensive too. But the thing is, you're not a professional chef. You're not someone who's practiced their whole life in working in kitchens, doing 100 covers in a night, where every single plate has to be the exact same. But McDonald's, you go there, you know exactly what to expect. That's why they're successful. That's why almost everything that is successful, which has any sort of creative element to it, food is a creative thing, is successful. You can go open Shonen Jump and get the same story, right? You can open Manga Time Kirara and get the same story. And then all you have to do as a person is find the one that you like and stick to it. Right? I hope that people can think of my music that way or whatever, but they can't. But maybe they can think of my videos that way, at least. Because people, it's weird, right? People are weird. Like, people are a weird mixture of familiarity and difference, where people generally never change, but also people are wildly different. it's very strange, and people generally want this mixture of familiarity and difference in some sort of ratio that no one can ever really nail. But if you did, you would be, well, occasionally people do nail it for a short time, but the thing, by the very nature of the difference part of that equation, you can't nail it forever. That's why Marvel movies are successful. You go to see a Marvel movie, you know what you're getting. You get the thing that's similar, but just slightly different from the thing you got last time. You know what to expect, blah blah blah. But nowadays, you know, it seems like they're getting less and less popular after Endgame or whatever, because now they're too familiar. But their formula is based on familiarity, so if they experiment too much, they lose what was their appeal in the first place. This is why trends sort of cycle, and then eventually it'll get to a point where that was long enough ago that it feels different to what we have now, and there'll be a nostalgia cycle for it again. And the people who were just consistent the whole time, those are the ones that win. This is why Casey Neistat is successful. Casey Neistat makes the same video every single time, right? Or, well, not anymore, he doesn't really make video, but back when he was like making daily vlogs, every single Casey Neistat vlog is the same video. And you know, that's why it's very easy to emulate his style, as some people have done to excellent degrees with parodies. Tom Scott does the same thing. All successful YouTubers do this, where they just make the same video every single day, or once a week, or whatever. This is just how it is. This is just how success works. And it's also what's best from my perspective. It's kind of like, because it creates a modular system of art, where it's not like, you know, take whatever is handed to you by the artist you like, although sometimes it is, but it's normally a matter of being familiar with the general landscape, and then each person has their own little specialty, and you can follow a person whose specialty you like, and hopefully they'll keep making the same thing that you like. That's what I like. I like the same thing. I like the same Manga-tan Kirara formula. I like the same, you know, thing, video style. And even if your style is something that is so samey that it can't gather a mainstream audience, like Christopher Collects, whose videos are so much the same every single time that it's, you know, the other day I genuinely could not tell the difference between videos of his that I'd already seen and videos that I hadn't seen yet. Like I watched a video of his, thought I'd already seen it, then realised it just came out yesterday and there's no way I could have already seen it, because his videos are so similar to each other. But that's kind of a brilliant thing. It's kind of an amazing thing. You know, it's the same with isekai anime. Why do you think isekai anime are getting so popular now? It's because they're a formula. You can do the same, yeah. But anime is kind of an incestuous medium where everyone copies everyone else, and so you get the picture. So what I'm telling you to do is find your little niche, and then just pump out the same thing. This is what I've done. Look, you're watching it right now. Just pump out the same thing as often as possible, and maybe change a little bit, just enough so that you don't kill yourself. But just find something do the same thing, and then let the audience decide if they want to watch it. Because you're always going to fail if you try and go after what the audience wants, because the audience doesn't exist until you create it. So there you have it. Just do the same thing, and then people who like that thing will come to you whenever they need that thing. They won't come to you when they don't need that thing, and if you try and get them to, then they're going to get annoyed with you because you're not giving them that thing. So there you go. I think I just figured out the key to success and happiness, or whatever. Because this is this is just what I want as a consumer. I just want reliability. It's like a very important thing is reliability, right? I want something I can reliably get the same quality from every single time, or most of the time. And it's annoying when that doesn't happen. And so I thought I switched the perspectives around and realized, oh, that's what people should be doing. Focus on consistent reliability rather than you know, chasing something that doesn't exist.